Welcome to the Black and Gold Standard Podcast, and today we're gonna get into the Opp'S. So what we do every week is we pick the top 6 guys that at least who I think that the Steelers need to concentrate on of their upcoming opponent, and we just kind of take a look at those guys, an in-depth look at those guys a little bit, and just look at the guys that I think that the Steelers definitely need to keep their eye on and take care of if they want to have any chance of winning this game. This is going to be a tough game this week. The Colts, people kind of saying they're the best team in the league. I don't know if I'm ready to really give them that stamp, but they're close. They're very close. They're playing good football, and their offense is loaded. And the way the Steelers been playing lately on defense, that's not a good matchup for us right now. But with that said, let's get right into it and look at these guys and see what can we expect from the Pittsburgh Steelers this week. So the Indianapolis Colts, they started off with Richardson. This offseason, they signed Daniel Jones from the Giants, more of an insurance policy, and they're actually cashing in on that policy. Jones is playing great. Like I say, he has a good offensive mind coach that's running the offense. He has weapons. He has a great offensive line, and he's not really being asked to carry this team. He's just being asked to cut down on the turnovers, don't have any turnovers, don't do nothing crazy, and just work within the scheme. And that's what he's doing. And to be honest, he's in the MVP running right now. So let's see what he's doing right now. 100. He's 173, 243 for 71.2% clip of completion percentage, and that's very well. That's doing very well there. He has 2,062 yards, 13 touchdowns, 3 picks, and a quarterback rating of 109.5. So, like I say, nothing, that you would say is just out of ordinary, but he's just doing what he's asked to do, playing within the offense, not trying to do too much. And, the Steelers are going to have to definitely get to him. I mean, we can't do another game with no sacks. Got to put pressure on him. You got to make him kind of playoff schedule, but if you let him just sit back there and be comfortable and have all day to throw, he's going to complete passes on you. And he has 3, well, counting the tight end, he has 4 legit weapons. And like I say, we see how our defense is right now, and that could spell disaster. Running back, Jonathan Taylor. I mean, what else can I say? He's on a MVP pace right now. Running back, probably be hard for him to win it,
especially if Saquon didn't win it last year. But again, scares the mess out of me because one thing, like I say, and we're not even gonna keep rehashing it because we know what the deal is with the Pittsburgh Steelers defense right now. But this is gonna be a matchup that the Steelers gonna have to really be on their business because this is a guy. Not only is he's really like a power back, he's a guy that can take it to the house from anywhere on the field. Even in the passing game, quick screen, anything like that. He's a guy that can take it 80. Now he can also take 30 carries and wear your defense out, pound you to death, but he can also take it 75 yards in a blink of eye. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're gonna have to make sure they got all the gaps closed up because he's a guy and he's running behind a great offensive line. So this is going to be a bad matchup for him, for the Steelers, I think. 143 carries for 850 yards, 5.9 yards average, 12 touchdowns. Then he has another 25 receptions for 206 yards and 2 more touchdowns. So he got like 14 touchdowns already. And I guess you could say we're pretty much almost at the halfway point. So he's putting up huge numbers. And again, with our defense, bad matchup. Tied in. Y'all all seen the game last week. We seen what the tight ends have done to this defense. Rookie Tyler Warren, he's having a great rookie year. Another tight end that's going to take a little short pass, getting a lot of yak yards. You see, 37 receptions, 492 yards, 3 touchdowns. And this is a rookie. Just another one of those weapons that the Colts have, because I feel like they got 3 good receivers in Pierce, Pittman, and Downs. And then you add this guy, and you got Taylor. You got to worry about Taylor coming out the backfield. So this is going to be a very, very tough game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the one thing I can say that they're going to really need to do this week, they got to get that running game together. And if they're running it good, Arthur Smith, you got to stick with it, because one of the things you really have to do is keep this offense on the bench. All right, let's go to the defensive side. Safety Nick Cross, solid guy. Come down. He tackles well. Coverage is okay, but he's another guy that just got to know where he's at, and he's gonna play in that box, and he's gonna get some tackles. As you can see now, 56 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, 1 interception. So he's snooping around that offensive line. They'll send him on a blitz, but he's really there as a run stopper. And this is the guy that the Steelers are going to have to make sure they get a body on, and on the running backs. Because sometimes with these safeties, when they come down, it's really not anybody really accounted for them. That's the running back guy. You got to make a miss, and I think our guys are capable of doing that. So I really don't have no issues with that. But like I say, he will come down in the box, and he's mainly there to try to stop the run. Defensive tackle Kwity Paye, they finally got him healthy. 14 tackles, 3 sacks, 4 tackles for loss. Big defensive end. He's going to athletic too, very athletic. So he's going to give our offensive line a nice little workout. Broderick Jones, hey, you're going to have your hands full, buddy. But again, the Colts defense is I want to say they top 6 or something like this. So like I say, this team is very balanced, a good defense, a very good offense, and Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, this is going to be a tough one here. So even if the Steelers get that running game going, it's not going to be easy. But I feel like that's something that's going to really have to happen, because you do not want this Indianapolis Colts offense getting a lot of opportunities, and especially until the Steelers can figure out what's going on with their defense. You don't even want to run that defense out against this offense like that. And the last guy, the big guy, DeForest Buckner, defensive tackle, the big SOB. Frazier, he's gonna be on you all day, So Frazier gonna have to, work with him. The guards gonna have to deal with him. I'm guessing Anderson is gonna have to probably be one of the starting guards. He's a massive man, big reach, and as you can see, he gets a lot of penetration. 38 tackles, 4 sacks, 8 tackles for loss. So that lets you know he's getting in that backfield, he's getting after the quarterback, and he's making tackles. So that's just a little sample of what the Indianapolis Colts are coming with. See what the Steelers got to deal with this week, and this is going to be a very, very interesting game. And like I say, the Steelers going to have to really, come with a good game plan, because this is a very good team. But with that said, that's it. And I will talk to you guys in a few days. So until then, take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. All right. Bye-bye.